Despite the bad things that happened to businesses of all sizes in the last 2 years because of what the coronavirus did to America's economy, there is a surge in small business startups, according to the National Association for the Self-Employed. The majority of businesses in the Golden State were already small businesses. So what kind of surge is happening here, and what is California doing to support the entrepreneurs behind it? For the scoop on that, we turn to Terilyn Gray, Director of the Small Biz Advocate Office under GoBiz, the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development. Welcome back to Fox 40 News at 11.
Thanks for having me, Sincere.
Yes, so national stats indicate that there's this surge in business openings. Is that what you're seeing on the ground here? And if so, what sectors seem to be having the most activity?
Well, business starts are up. Small businesses are leading the charge in economic recovery. And we're seeing starts, quite a bit across the board. And this is National Small Business Week and the start of California's Small Business Month, according to the proclamation that Governor Newsom has signed. And this week we had some exciting stuff going on. We partnered with the Downtown Sacramento Partnership and Lieutenant Governor Kounalakis to recognize 3 small businesses. The celebration was held at All Spicery, which launched in 2016. They have managed to weather the pandemic-induced recession and, in fact, recently celebrated their 6th anniversary.
Yes. Quite an achievement. Quite an achievement. In its State of Small Business report, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, indicates 40% of California's small businesses say sales are higher now than at this point in 2021. And that seems to say that even in the face of inflation, people are buying from the little guy, right? That's a good trend.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, in that celebration that we did this week, Capital Books and Nash and Proper were also recognized. And Capital Books shared their story about exactly what you're saying. Their sales are really better than they have been. They adapted to the environment. They started delivering books, doing curbside order pickup. And so it makes sense that small businesses are really who are working hard to adapt to the new environment. They are seeing increased sales.
And adapting is starting to pay off for them in that way. 8 months ago, the GoBiz office launched a new small business portal. The goal here was to offer answers and an easier way to find resources to owners, like access to new markets, e-commerce, tax and credit programs at low or no cost, supply chain help. And you guys really tapped into something crucial with that, because given what's happened in the world with goods over the last year, no size business has been immune from the supply chain crunch. So how has this portal been working on the office side for you, and then also in terms of connecting with these businesses and giving them the help they need to thrive?
Yeah, excellent question, Sincere. The portal has been phenomenal. We've had great response to it. We really are elevating the voice of small business and leading the charge in making sure that small businesses have access to the resources that they need to start and to grow and to scale. And we've talked about before our Dream Fund, and we are seeding entrepreneurship with grants from the state. So keeping those numbers to start businesses high. We're providing grants up to $10,000 and providing the one-on-one technical assistance necessary and entrepreneurship training for them to succeed. So it all starts in our portal, the access to the resources, the access to the grants, access to the entrepreneurship training, all in our portal at calosba.ca.gov.
And you kind of hit some of the topics there. Your office and folks from your office have kind of been on tour all over the state this week. What is the most important thing that you want potential owners to know about the help that is out there to just get them started and then thrive?
Yeah, business owners don't have to go it alone. That is the number one thing. If you're in California and you're starting a business, you have a network at your disposal that is unmatched anywhere else in the country. We have more than 87 technical assistance providers across the state, and that counseling and those classes are no cost or very, very, very low cost. And they're open and accessible to everyone.
All righty, very important message there. You don't have to go it alone. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.